Hey, what's up people? Landan with LMR.com. In this video, we're gonna show you how to remove the spoiler module from your 2024 and newer S650 Mustang. The car we're working on today is a GT. Most of these steps will be correct for any coupe body style 2024 and newer Mustangs. If you're watching this and you own a convertible, some of these steps will ever so slightly differ. Because of the convertibles, they didn't have the high mount third brake light up there. They have it here in the spoiler module. So whenever you get to that point, there may just be a few extra steps that you have to entertain in order to get your spoiler module off of your convertible. As always, we'll list torque specs and a tool list down in the description. That way you know how tight you need to get the fasteners and you can rummage through your toolbox and just make sure you kind of have everything before you remove the spoiler module from your car. So we got all that out of the way. So now we'll talk about the steps of how to remove the spoiler module. To get started, go ahead and open the trunk lid. After that, you'll want to disconnect the negative battery cable. Remove the 3 screw type retainers and then remove the battery cover. Now you'll have access to the battery. Feed the emergency release handle through the opening. Use a small flathead screwdriver and release the tab on the latch cover. Remove the cover and set it aside. Rotate the bumpers counterclockwise to remove them from the trunk lid. Use a plastic tool to remove the push pin securing the trim panel to the underside of the trunk lid. And then set the trim panel aside. Remove both of the rubber grommets from the upper corners on the trunk lid. Loosen and remove the 4 7mm screws securing the spoiler module to the trunk lid. There are 2 per side. Loosen and remove the 2 10mm bolts securing the spoiler module to the trunk lid. There is 1 bolt per side. It may help if you bring the lid down, that way you have gravity working for you and not against you. Now we'll need to remove the 5 10mm nuts securing the module to the trunk lid. Pay attention so that you don't drop these nuts down into the trunk lid. If you'd like, use a magnet whenever you get ready to fully remove the nut. Lower the trunk lid down and remove the spoiler module. Start on either end of the module and pull towards you in a quick motion. Everyone's scenario will be a little bit different due to the age and condition of the car and because there are also small pieces of double-sided tape that you may have to address. Rest the spoiler on your leg and then dislodge the harness clips. Disconnect the camera electrical connection and the spoiler module can now be removed from the car. Before reinstalling the spoiler module or installing an aftermarket setup, clean the area with a waterless or rinseless wash product. Dry the area and then remove the leftover tape residue with a microfiber towel and some adhesive remover. Wipe this area with a prep spray to remove any residue. If you're reinstalling the factory module, be sure and remove the tape residue and prep the surface before installing new tape. To reinstall the spoiler module, apply fresh double-sided tape and then reverse the removal steps. After that, you're good to go. All right, to wrap everything up, that's how you remove the spoiler module from a 2024 and newer S650 7th generation Mustang. If you're stuck on something, if you have questions, drop us a comment. If you find value in what we do, consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on notifications. And until we see you in the next one, y'all know what to do for all things S650 Mustang. Keep it right here with the real enthusiasts, LMR.com.